Hi friends, how y'all doing? I think it's about time to do a top 10 winter fragrance list. Let's get it started. I need to find a nice and cozy place right here, somewhere in this small forest. Yeah, let's get it started. Alright guys, let's start off with number 10. It is La Ligue Encre Noir. Why I like this fragrance in particular? Because it has such a beautiful, earthy, woody note, and it's incredibly potent. It's incredibly strong. To me, that's a 12-hour plus fragrance, and specifically in winter, when we deal with ouds and woody fragrances, strong, brutal fragrances, we need that pungent, strong power. All right. Regards to Jeremy. Oh, it's funny, always when I say power, I think of Jeremy. Okay, regards. So that's the first one. That's number 10. I love it. I just love this earthiness. It's so masculine. It's so awesome. I love it. The next one. It's Insurrection 2 Wild. It's incredible. That is actually a Mugler Pure Havan clone. It's incredible. To me, that's a 1-to-1 copy, always by the Insurrection Wild 2. Is it Wild 2? No, it's 2 Wild. Always by that one instead of Mugler, because just honestly, the thing is, it's cheaper and it is a 1-to-1 clone, so you definitely want to save some money. I hope I've saved you a couple of dollars just with this tip. That would be, I think that would be great. You can leave an early thumbs up for that if you wanted to buy Pure Havan, but you maybe bought now Insurrection 2 Wild. So yeah, leave a thumbs up. Yeah, so that's number 9. Number 8, oh my god, I love this one. CH Man Privé Carolina Herrera. Genius fragrance. Usually I would put it in the autumn fall type of a category, because it's sort of lacking the power. It's sort of lacking the pungentness, the strongness, the beating through the cold. It's kind of lacking it. That's one downside with the fragrance. But the DNA is just so beautiful. The whiskey and the rum. I love boozy notes, especially for winter, when you feel super cold outside, but you want to feel warm inside. But don't drink alcohol. I can't recommend it. I don't drink any alcohol at all. But I love booze, the boozy fragrances, like whiskey notes and rum notes. That's what I love, especially like Jamaican rum, which is very sweet. Those type of things. Yeah, that's I love that totally. Even though it's lacking performance, I think you can still go with it when it's not sub-zero like it is right now, but when it's maybe like +5, something like that, Celsius, you can definitely wear a fragrance like this. Number 7 is by Armani, and I've did actually a video on that before. It's an incredible oud fragrance. What I'm talking about is Nuit Oud. It's a lovely beginner, super beginner early on. So what I recommend is, when you are early in your fragrance journey, quote unquote, that's an oud fragrance I definitely recommend, just because it has a very beautiful fruit punch note on top. It's like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. It's like on top of the oud, the heavy, deep, resinous oud. That's what I like, that's what I love, and it is incredibly powerful. It is incredibly strong. So definitely recommend that one for you, especially for beginners who think like oud, that's like the animalic note. It doesn't have to be animalic, so that is why I do recommend actually Nuit Oud, especially for beginners. Yeah, it's a beautiful fragrance, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. Like you can have like easy 12 hours, you can have easy 10 hours, you can push it I think to 12, and sub-zero temperatures like we got it today, definitely possible. 100% recommendation. Okay, let's get on with the next one. Parfums de Mali Kalan. I love this fragrance so much. To me personally, it is the better and more masculine version of MFK. MFK did a really good job with Baccarat Rouge 540. Probably also the extract version. I guess it's good. I've never tried it before. It might be even better than the original one. But anyway, I think that Parfums de Mali did an incredible job of combining those sweet licorice kind of it has this sort of It has a sort of an incredible sweetness. At the same time, it has still like a peppery masculine note. Okay, guys, my phone. I'm recording with my phone. My my phone is falling off. I think I might change locations. Anyway, I definitely recommend Parfums de Mali. I remember it when I was in Amsterdam. It was like a year ago. It was pre-COVID. It was in February in Amsterdam, and I went there into a niche fragrance boutique, and they actually had they carried Parfums de Mali, which is not a usual thing to do. Like when you go to your average kind of perfume shop, they usually don't have Parfums de Mali. They usually don't have MFK, so it's very difficult to compare those two fragrances, like for me at least. Maybe if you live in New York or something, it's probably no problem for you, but I don't live in New York. Anyhow, guys, I smelled this fragrance the first time in Amsterdam and I fell in love. I think it's beautiful. I think it has this amazing masculine edge to this sweetness that is slightly feminine. So anyway, it is definitely a unisex fragrance, that's for sure. Highly recommended for anybody who know Baccarat Rouge 540 and you don't know Parfums de Mali. I definitely suggest you try it because it is indeed an amazing fragrance. Alright, next one. I'm gonna do this walk and talk session, I think. It is. Next one. Which number are we at? 5. It's Tom Ford. Tom Ford is pretty much, together with Parfums de Mali, the king of oriental fragrances, and that's what we need in winter. We need strong, powerful oriental fragrances. So my biggest bet is actually Tom Ford Tobacco Oud. Yep, it's not even Tobacco Vanille. I like Tobacco Vanille. It is a great fragrance, no doubt, but this time I want to go with actually Tobacco Oud. It is an oud fragrance, so it is an oud and tobacco fragrance, obviously. What I love about this one, it has a certain type of sweetness to it. It has a very certain type of sweetness. It has even some type of fruitiness on it, which is incredible for an oud tobacco fragrance. Anyway, it's very pungent, it's very strong, it's very potent. Don't think you will get compliments with it, probably not, but you can be very sure you will get noticed. You will definitely get noticed. Yeah, especially with in winter, sub-zero temperatures, Celsius, no doubt you will get noticed for sure. Yo, check it out. on some spots the snow is so deep already, and it was just snowing for 24 hours or so. Wow. Guys, next one. Memo African Leather. It is the best fragrance by Memo. In my personal humble opinion, I would say it is the best fragrance because it combines leather with a very fresh and beautiful lavender note. That's what it has. It has this very clean leather. Yeah, it's actually clean leather. I wanted to say it has a clean lavender note because that's what it has. Leather can be a little bit musky, can be a little bit dirty, but in combination it makes the leather clean again. That's why I love Memo African Leather. Don't worry, it's not animalic, it's not it's not animalic or anything. It's a beautiful fragrance and everybody should try it actually, I think. Especially for the winter time, it lasts easily 8 hours, easily 10 hours actually. Yeah. Next one. Next up. Guys, next up is the fragrance Rehab by the amazing brand Initio. It has quite big similarities to Spice Bomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf, which is an absolutely incredible fragrance. I love that one. But actually I like Rehab just a tiny bit more. It depends. Do you have the budget to spend the money on it? Because I think it's like at least double the price. Spice Pump Extreme is like 70 bucks. I think it's like 70 bucks. And Rehab is like 200 bucks. So it's more than double. I think, I'm not entirely sure. But if you have the money to spend, actually, I think Rehab is even a slightly better fragrance. They are very, very similar anyway. Those two fragrances, actually, that might be even a tie. Okay, we can say it's a tie. Those two fragrances, they fit the same theme. And when you spray them on, at least that's for me that's how I feel. When I spray them on, I feel like I'm in Switzerland, in the Alps, in the mountains, in the super high mountains in the Alps. I feel like I'm in a small wooden hut which stands there already for like 100 years. It's a 100-year-old hut, wooden hut. And I'm in there, there's a fire inside, it's very cozy. I get a blanket, drink a hot chocolate, and cuddle with my girlfriend. That's how I feel when I think of Spice Bomb Extreme and Rehab by Initio. I would say that's a tie. Actually, I wanted to say, well, I think it is. I actually think Rehab is a slightly better fragrance, but it's more than twice the price. That's why I think let's say it's a tie. All right, I'm freezing here my nuts off, so I'm gonna make it a little faster. Number 2, Oud Blanc by Van Cleef and Arpels. I've did a video about this fragrance already. It is an incredible strong fragrance, sweet fragrance, and it is an oud fragrance. I love this fragrance because it smells like vanilla, white chocolate, and dates. And it has oud, which gives it a resinous, strong punch, but it's still sweet from the dates. It has a vanilla scent. It has even like a vanilla cookie. Okay, it's like oud with a vanilla cookie and white chocolate on top. I love that one. It's amazing, and it lasts 12 hours plus. And the final one, let me check. I did a list yesterday evening, and I prepared for this video. Alright, Bois Doré. It is also by Van Cleef Arpels. It's from the collection Extraordinaire. I haven't smelled all fragrances from this collection, but it seems to be an incredible one. I've just smelled like 3 fragrances, and 2 are absolute winter bangers. Okay, so Oud Blanc on number 2 and Bois Doré on number 1. Bois Doré, incredible fragrance. It has similarities to Prada Luna Rossa Black, which is by itself, it actually should be on the list. Hey, bonus, Prada Luna Rossa Black. So that's that thing. Yeah, now you get a bonus. But still, I think Bois Doré is an incredible fragrance. It has vanilla, musk, tonka bean, gives a beautiful sweetness, and on top, pepper. Incredible. I love that one. It's very similar to Prada Luna Rossa Black, so it's beautiful winter fragrance, and I would say it also lasts 12 hours plus. It is very seductive in my opinion. It's definitely a date scent. So if you want to take, if there is like something, so if you're thinking, oh, I want a date scent for winter, Bois Doré, number 1, Spice Bomb Extreme together with Rehab by Initio. Those are the perfect date scents because they are very, very cozy, very sweet, but not too sweet. They are not incredible sweetness till you're gonna die or something like that, okay? They're sweet, cozy, where you wanna sit at a bonfire and cuddle with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Alright guys, that is my number 1. They're all amazing, and you know, and you even got a bonus right now, Prada Luna Rossa Black, which is quite similar actually to the number 1 Bois Doré. Alright guys, that's my list, top 10. I think it's I think it's my longest video so far. Thank you for watching. I would appreciate a thumbs up. You know, it helps me out with the algorithm. I appreciate all your comments. I read all your comments, and also answer all comments. There are not so many comments so far, but yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy the winter, enjoy the snow. Bye bye.